Okay. So next we will see. See, so far we came to know what is the SAP, exactly what SAP is, and how the SAP server will work. Okay. And what are the arrangement of layers in the SAP. See, next we'll see the purchasing of SAP application. Okay. Here we have SAP Labs, who are the developer who are having an authority to sell the SAP product. Okay. Suppose consider we have Tata Motors. So Tata Motor is planning to buy SAP software. They are planning to implement SAP into their organization. So in SAP business, what happens? Say Tata Motors will not be able to contact directly to SAP Labs. They can contact, but based on it depends on their deal. Okay. So here in SAP business, we have one more partner, that is SAP Implementation Partner. See, SAP Labs will be giving an authority to sell their product only through SAP Implementation Partners. We have some partners here. See, here we have Megathon and Unicorps. So these two are, see, this is Indian company and this is a foreign company. Okay. So not only these two are having authority to sell SAP Lab, we have n number of implementation partners are there who are having an authority to sell SAP products. Getting? Okay, fine. Nothing but they are the dealers. Okay. So SAP Labs will give authority to SAP implementation partners to sell SAP software. Okay. So they will make an agreement. Okay. So saying that we are having an authority to sell the so and so product from SAP. So the Tata Motors, what they will do, they will directly contact to SAP implementation partner and they will buy the SAP software. So why this hierarchy they are following? See, SAP Labs has to provide. See, if consider if SAP Lab is having only authority to sell the product, so there will be a hectic job for them to maintain globally because SAP has been evolved globally. Getting? Okay. So, so what implementation partner will do? So they are also having some consultants. See, SAP implementation partner, they will sell the product to SAP product to Tata Motors. Next, the SAP implementation partner will be having some consultants. Okay. See, if Tata Motors want to implement, they see only they are the sellers. So whatever the implementation, installation part, everything will be taken care by SAP consultants. Okay, we have SAP consultants here like TCS, Infosys, Cognizant. So after successfully completion of this SAP, you are going to work as a consultant in this field. Okay. So in TCS, you can work in Infosys, Cognizant. So they are the service provider for this SAP. Okay. Whatever it may be, it may be a technical support, it may be implementation support, what it may be a training support. Everything will be taken care by this. See, these companies will take an agreement, will get an agreement from this SAP implementation partner. What happens then? See, once the Tata Motors buy the SAP product from implementation partner, they will assign SAP consultants to Tata Motors. Consider we have Infosys. Okay, Infosys is taking responsibility to implement SAP in the Tata Motors. Okay, so what they will do? So they are going to approach to Tata Motors and they will get all the required data to be implemented to SAP software. Okay, try to understand this concept. Okay, so Tata Motors, see, this is the business how the SAP is going on in the market. So you are going to work in this field. Okay, as a consultant, you are going to work under these companies, not in these. Okay, it doesn't mean that they are not having an authority to provide implementation support, training support, and all. They also can do, but most of the cases, these implementation partners will outsource the implementation part to these SAP consultants. Okay, so whatever the coordination will be there, whatever the data required by the SAP consultant from Tata Motors, and they will communicate and they will implement it. Got it? Okay. See, next we need to see what are the projects they will get SAP consultant these companies. So we have some SAP projects and job roles. See, first is implementation. Implementation will be getting only for the experienced candidates, implementation project. Okay, those who are having around 6 to 8 years of experience, they will get implementation project once you enter into company. Okay, once you get a job, you may get implementation project also, but that will be getting only if you have 6 to 8 years of experience. So we have support project. See, what is the meaning of implementation? As I told you, if the Tata Motors want to implement the project, okay, so that is implementation. So whatever the data has to upload related to organization, that is called implementation. Newly implementing the thing. Okay, name itself indicates. Support means, see, after implementation, these companies needs to provide support also. If they are using the see, after implementation, Tata Motors are the end users, right? Whenever they are using this SAP after implementation, see, these company needs to provide support. If anything happens, if any errors are coming while generating purchasing activities, they need to provide support. See, for 1+ years of experience, you will get support projects. Okay, all of you are getting. Next, we have rollout project. Rollout project is nothing but already, if the Tata Motors is already implemented a SAP product, but in some situation, you will get rollout projects. So rollout projects means if any modifications has to be done in SAP existing implemented SAP software, that you have to do. Okay, that is rollout project. This also only for 6 to 8 years of experience. Okay, for rollout projects. And coming to enhancement means same as rollout only. If any new thing, new elements has to be added in SAP product, that is called enhancement projects. Okay, that is these types of project will be getting only if you are having 4+ years of experience. Okay, next upgradation projects. See, upgradation means suppose now we have I told you yesterday we have several versions, right? EHP6, EHP7. Suppose if any company, suppose if Tata Motor is using EHP6, if they want to upgrade to EHP7, so that we need to do in upgradation project. And coming to this migration, migration means now we have SAP ECC version. Next, we are getting SAP S4 HANA. So if the ECC version, if the Tata Motors want to change SAP ECC to S4 HANA, they will get migration projects here. They want to, if they want to migrate to from ECC to S4 HANA, the company will get migration project and you need to do. See, for this migration and all, you need to have 4+ years of experience. Coming to last, end user. End users, those who are doing purchasing activity, not all the things. So end user is the basic level, basic position of SAP. Okay, where you are going to generate purchasing request, purchase orders, generating invoices. So that work has to be done by end users. For this, no need to learn in detail about SAP. Only if you know how to generate PO, PR, RFQ, and PR, you can enter into end user level also. But you will not be getting much opportunity, much future in this. Okay, so there is no future in this, but growth will be very less. Future is there, but growth will be very less. If you want more growth in SAP, you need to work in these projects. These are the job roles of SAP consultants. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Fine. All of you got it, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So next, so far we have learned so how the SAP implementation will be happen in the company. Okay, and what are the job roles we have. Next, you need to understand. So once see, as I told you in the previous slide, if the Tata Motors buys the SAP software, so what are all the things they will get? See here, they will get one development server. See, this is the entire SAP server. In this, they are going to provide three servers. Try to understand this. See, development server is nothing but suppose, as I told you, Infosys has got a project. So they have to update, they have to upload the data. Whatever the data is going to upload initially at the time of implementation, that has to be done in development server. Okay, only developing. Okay, new thing is developing, new thing is uploading in the server. That should be done in development server. Okay, once the data has been uploaded in the development server, it will transfer to quality server. See here we are going to upload the data. Okay, here we are going to check the quality of the data what you have uploaded. Testing has been done here. Okay, so in these two servers, SAP consultants are working. Okay, so SAP consultants will be working in these two servers. Next, we have production server. It is also called as client server. See, end users will be will be working in this server. So, suppose consider you have a DMart, right? Uh, we can take a DMart. So there, what happens? They need to maintain stock, right? What are the materials they are getting? What prices they are getting? Everything will be maintained here. But the material details, vendor details, pricing details, and all has been done here. Okay, this is the back end process in this. Okay, this is the front end in the business. All of you are getting. So here SAP consultant is uploading the data. Here we are testing the data. Here once the quality has been approved, it will be passed to production server. Here the business will happen. The purchasing activity will be done here. Getting. So initially it will be very difficult to understand these concepts. Okay. So once you enter into SAP software, you will come to know what exactly is practically. Once we enter practically, you will come to know what are all the things and how these things will work. Got it? Fine. So next, see here in development server, SAP consultants of all modules will work technical as well as functional modules. Next, in quality server, senior SAP consultants will work in this server. Coming to this production server, only end users will work. See, end users will not be having an authority to access quality server. Okay, the development server people will not be having an authority to access quality server. See, these two may be happen. They can access this, quality server people can access this, but end user will not be having an authority to enter into, to log in into this quality as well as development server. Okay. See, if any errors will get while using this SAP in the during the business, so they will send if the problem to quality server and they will check. So they will send to development server. They will modify, they will rectify the problem. Then they will send to quality server. Quality server they will check that and they will send to production server saying that we have resolved the issue and you can check it. Okay, so this is very important for you. Okay, how the process will work. So this we will call it as a client landscape. See, in each server we are having three layers. Which are those? Database layer, application layer, and presence layer. presentation layers. Okay, so these are the servers. So they may ask you which are the SAP servers we have. You have to say development server, quality server, production server. Got it? Fine. So next we'll move to SAP modules. Any doubts so far? Do you have any
No.
doubts?
No.
Sorry. Okay. So next we'll see SAP modules. Any idea what are the SAP modules we have? Any idea? Okay. See in SAP, so please mute all of you. So okay. See here we have in SAP we have 150 modules. Okay. So 150 modules are there, but it has been categorized into technical module first. Technical module already I have told you ABAP. Okay. So what is ABAP? It's a programming language. Already I have explained you. One more is there apart from ABAP, that is BASIS. That is Business Application Software Integrated Solution. Same work they will do. Whatever the technical issues will arise in SAP, they are the responsible person. They are the right person to rectify those technical issues. Okay. Next we have functional modules. So we have several functional modules like FI, that is financial accounting. Whatever the financial activities will be done by that has to be done by finance module, FI module. Then controlling in see controlling module here it is a combination of FI finance and controlling. So they will control the finance related activities and inventory related activities. Okay, that is also an important module. And next we have material management. So that will be used to manage the material. Okay, that I will tell you in detail about it. So SD sales and distribution, sales related activities will be done by SD people. Then we have PP module, that is production planning, production related or manufacturing related activities will be done by PP module people. Next we have quality management, quality related activities will be done by QA module. And PM project management, any thing related to project that will be done by PM. PS project system, so that is a combination of this PM. And next we have warehouse management. Warehouse related activities will be done by WM people. Okay. So you are thinking that, sir, we have 150 modules. Which module we need to opt, right? So in 150 modules, it has been categorized into several departments. But in SAP, we have major modules are there. So if you learn those modules, you will be having more opportunities in SAP domain. Okay, that we'll see. See here, most important SAP modules we have. So in that first is FICO. As I told you, the finance and controlling. So the FICO, that is the integration of finance and controlling. That is one of the major SAP module. You will be having n number of opportunities in the market. Next, we have obviously material management. Next, we have SD, and next we have PP. So these are the four major SAP modules where we are getting multiple opportunities. Okay. So next, we'll see one by one. What are the activities has to be done from the particular module. So first we'll see FI module. So FI module people, what they will do, see SAP FI module considered to be base module. See, all the modules are major and important modules, but this SAP FI module is a base module because whatever the financial activities will be done by any department can be taken care by FI people. Without FI, no business, no organization. Okay. So, which covers vital areas, whatever it may. See, without finance, without investment, there will be no business, right? So, likewise, without FI, without finance, no business. So that's why it is a base module. It has been integrated with all the modules. Next. So what are the areas they are going to take care? They are going to create general ledger accounts, accounting payable, accounting receivable, asset accounting. See, these are all not required for you. So just I am showing you what are all the areas they will cover. Okay. Next. See, most important next, so that I had to remove. So next we have controlling module. See, controlling module is considered to be a sister module of FI. So that's why in the so here see whatever the controlling activities are there, internal controlling and internal reporting, that has to be done by controlling module people. And one more thing I would like to tell you. So if anybody is looking for finance module or controlling module, you have to learn both FI and CEO. Then only you will get opportunities in the company. Okay. So next, so in this, what are all the things they are going to work? Cost center, profit center, product costing, profit analysis, and internal orders. Okay, all the things can be taken care by controlling people. Okay, controlling consultants. And next we have SD module, sales and distribution. So sales and distribution module, they controls the sales activity, and it is also tied up with MM. Okay, so say SD module will be always tied up, will be always integrated with MM module. I will tell you why. Okay, which controls and maintains customer data, sales data, and sales organization. Okay, and at last we have sales distribution. Okay, fine. Next, PP module, project planning. Sorry, not project planning. It's a production planning. 1 minute. Okay, fine. Okay, production planning. So SAP PP is an important module of SAP. It tracks and makes a record of manufacturing process. This is also a very important module. Okay. So apart from this, MM module is the king. Why I will tell you. Okay. So for example, the planned and see here, the whatever the plan, whatever the actual cost has to be decided, that will be decided by production planning people. And also they are going to maintain goods movement, okay, from the conversion of raw material to semi-finished goods or finished goods. Okay. So the PP model people will take care about the conversion of raw material to finished material. Entire process they are going to take care. So they controls plant, storage location, and raw material. Okay. The PP module people will maintain plant, storage locations, and raw material. Got it? Next. So next we have MM module. So in detail about MM module, I will be covering you by tomorrow. Okay. So brief, I will just brief you out what is MM. Okay. So SAP MM is a part of logistic functions and helps in the managing the procurement activities of an organization. Okay. So whatever the activities has to be done related to procurement, that can be taken care by SAP MM consultants. Okay. So it supports all aspects of material management like planning, controlling, etc. Okay. So suppose if they want to procure the material to produce the product, so MM consultant will be responsible for that. Okay. If you are planning to purchase, MM module consultant will be responsible for that. Okay. They will maintain the material. Okay. So MM module is the backbone of logistic that integrates with FI, SD, PP, OM. Sorry, that is not OM, that is PM. Okay, PS and WM. So MM, see, I told you SAP MM is one of the major module among all important modules what I have explained you. Why? Because this module will be integrating with all other modules like FI, SD, PP. Okay. Suppose if they are procuring them, as I told you, they are going to maintain the logistic and as well as procurement activities. If they want to plan to procure the material, finance people should be there. If they want to procure the material from any vendor, the sales people should be there because we need to get sales also, right? If they want to see, if the production planning people planning to produce some product, they need to procure, they will contact to MM. So likewise, the MM module will be always integrating with all the modules, major modules. Okay, so this is why SAP MM is important. Next, in general we should know what is MM, material management. See, material management deals with managing the material and inventory. What is inventory? The stock, right? So MM consultant will be always deals with material, managing the material and inventory, which deals with the products, services, and resources. What are all products they need to procure? Okay, how much they need to maintain? What are the services they need to get? Service procurement also you will get. What are the resources are there? Everything will be taken care by MM of an organization. Okay, with the aim of accelerated productivity and reduces cost. So if they maintain properly the material as well as the inventory, the productivity will increase at reducing cost. So why I am telling you is, if suppose if you are not maintaining a proper material, proper raw material in the company, if whenever they require the particular material to produce the product, if they are maintaining properly, means what happens? Productivity will reduces, right? Okay, productivity will get slowed down. So that is the main reason why MM people are important. Okay, they are the king in this FI and MM. Next, see, SAP MM is a process that ensures no shortage of material. Already I told you, they are managing the material. If they manage properly, see, SAP, advantage of SAP is that only. If they are managing the business activities in SAP, so they will not be nowhere concerned with the shortage of material or any gaps are present in the supply chain management of an organization. So whenever they required, they will say, whenever the requirement of the material will be there, immediately they will get it because it is a real time process. See, it deals with, see, MM material management will be always deals with master data, like they are dealing with material, they are dealing with vendor, they are dealing with procurement process. That is nothing but purchasing. Then inventory management, they need to maintain inventory also, invoices, material requirement planning, everything will be dealing by MM people. Okay, all of you got it, na? I hope all of you got an idea what exactly SAP modules are. Why SAP MM is important. Any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can ask.